So if you were on Blue Sky earlier today, then you probably saw me posting something about City Poker Night, and this screen cap of all of us in Discord using our PNGs in little environments to simulate, using webcams, because none of us want to use a webcam. It's the whole reason we're, PNG tubers and shit. And you're probably wondering, how the fuck do I do that? Because I want to be part of the shenanigans. I want to be part of hijinks like this. The answer to that is there's only one program that you need. The answer is you just need OBS, and yes, I just absolutely butchered my OBS layout just for this shot, so please like the video and comment and subscribe to make up for the misery I'm going through fucking up my OBS for this video, please. The end result of this video should be that you'd be able to go into Discord and, set up your own thing and, to play with your PNGTuber like toys, because that's our whole job. We just play with our little Sonas like toys. So the very first step is, obviously, you're going to need the method by which you show your PNGTuber. You can use the exact same thing you use for stream. You can use reactive if you're a really, absolute zero-budget PNGTuber. I personally use ViadoTube because I like having a little bit more functionality. It's why you see the little bounce if I talk and the little shaking when I do talk. So this is another option. I'll put the link for this in the description. If you're a PNGTuber with nothing fancy, I do personally recommend it. It's very lightweight and, has just enough bells and whistles to add a little something. Once you have the method you want to use to show yourself, just sort of put yourself in a blank scene, just completely blank, nothing in it. Next step is going to be your background and everything you want on the screen with you. It can either be super simple or it could be ultra advanced. Depends on what all you want to do. I'm just going to go over a really simple something behind you, something in front of you type deal. So first thing is your background, just whatever background you want. I just looked up penthouse bedroom and, did some editing to it. Export it, put it in your folder, whatever. You're going to go back into your OBS. You're going to add a new image source to that scene. Call it, background or anything that'll help you easily identify it. Go ahead and add it. And then for the image file, just set it to whatever you just made. In this case, poker background for me. And now in the scene where you're going to be playing with your toys, you should now have a background if you did it right. Ignore the fact I'm floating. We're going to fix that in a second because we're going to work on the next layer now. The next layer is the things that are going to be in front of you. You can do whatever editing, whatever, magic you want to do. In my case, I was using this for the poker on Discord, so I tried to copy the poker table in that game, gave myself some cards, because, what's a royal flush going to do against Exodia the Forbidden One, you know what I mean? Same deal, just go ahead and save it, export it, poker table for me, and then same deal as before, just name it something so you know what it is in your scene list, and then go ahead and select whatever you just made, in my case, poker table, and now in that scene that you're going to be showing on Discord, now you have that layer on top of you. You want to make sure in your sources that they're listed from top to bottom, front to back. So in this case, there's three things. There's the table in front of me, there's me, and then there's a background. So my sources are the table first, so it's in front of me, and then me, and then the background. If you put the background at the top of the list, everything is behind the background. And if you put the poker table underneath your model on the list, then, this doesn't look right. I'm on the table, and I don't have legs. I need the table to hide my lack of legs. So that is the basic of how to actually set up the scene, get it ready for Discord. Now the hard part that people don't know is how to actually get it into Discord, and that is probably the easiest part of this entire thing. So in OBS itself, there's, you've got start streaming, you've got stop recording, or stop recording for me, because I'm recording right now. And then you've got this button, Start Virtual Camera. This is the button you want. If you want to be hyper nitpicking specific, hit the gear next to it, select Scene, and set the scene to your actual scene that you just set up. For me, it's poker, because again, it was for the Discord poker. So set that and hit Start Virtual Camera. Next thing you're going to do is go into your Discord settings, go to Voice and Video on the left here. You're going to go down to Video Settings. You're going to set your camera to OBS Virtual Camera. Set that, and just to make sure it worked, hit Test Video. In this case, you can see me, you can see the table set up and everything. This is exactly what you saw in the Blue Sky screen cap. My heads up is that it will look flipped. Usually my cybernetic arm is on the other side. It's flipped for really weird webcam reasons that I'm not going to go into, but don't panic if it looks backwards. It looks fine to everyone else. If you're that worried, ask people like, hey, what direction am I facing? What's on my left? What's on my right? If you're that worried. But it will look normal for everyone else. It just looks weird in your preview and nowhere else. And yeah, that's how you set up a virtual camera in Discord so you can play with your PNG like toys and for the amusement of your friends. And yeah, please like and subscribe because I forgot to make a script for this. This is kind of off the cuff. And yeah, peace. You can also move yourself around and, you know, like I said, play with your PNG like toys. I could just hide down here for the rest of the video until you leave. You made sure to like the video before you left, right? Right? Please.